Directly some garbage values. Okay, I am saying cancel. You can see again the errors are there, so it is not allowing me to clear the fields. So the cancel button logic will not be executed unless these errors are not there. Okay, if no errors are there, the cancel button logic will be executed because the form will be submitted to the server. So for this I want to make the event handler to be executed always. For this control I don't need to check any validators. This control cancel button should work even if the validation errors are there on the page. How you are going to do that? Just simple, go to the properties of that cancel button, the control which you want, and say something like causes validation is equals to false. It is true, say false. So right now for this button control it will not look for any validators and it will execute the command event. Okay, very important for interviews. Causes validation equals false. Execute now. Okay, some values. Right now if I say submit, errors will be there, but if I say cancel, all the fields will be cleared. Okay, this button will not look for any validation errors right now. Okay, very important. Like for an instance, one more example I'll take. I'll insert a row above and I'll say of that row alignment should be at the right side, and I'll make use of some hyperlink control here. Hyperlink properties, home, navigate URL to some page, default.spx. Okay, after that one more control I'll take, which is nothing but link button. Link button.
Go slowly because we didn't see when you were setting the properties, we couldn't see it because it takes time for the screen to load.
Isn't it? Okay, fine. Fine. So I have just taken a hyperlink control and I have set a property text and saying navigate URL is equals to default.spx. Normal, formal properties, in order to see whether it is redirecting or not. In the same way, I'll take a link button control from the toolbox. Link button. Properties, text I'll say logout. Okay, what is the property in order to redirect from this page to another page of link button? The navigate URL is for hyperlink. For buttons, for all the buttons, it is post back URL. For button, image button, link button, okay, it is post back URL to which form you want to post. Okay, so I am selecting a web form here, any web form, just in order to see what is happening. Obviously in every page links will be there. Okay, so if any validation error is there on the page, if I click on any link, whether that link will be redirect me or not, let us see now. So two controls I have taken, one is hyperlink, another one is link button, and I have set some redirection properties for them and executing. Let's create deliberately some errors. Yeah, errors is there. Fine. Let me say home. I am trying to click on the home. Okay, right now you can see when I submit there are some errors. Okay, let me say home. When I click on home, as it is a hyperlink, it will directly redirect me to that particular resource, particular URL, whatever we have given. But what if I click on this link button, logout? Behavior wise they are same. Okay, presentation wise they are same, but action wise they are different. So logout I am saying. When you say logout, it will not allow you to post the form to the server. It says errors are there on the page. Okay, the errors are on the page. So what you need to do, what we have done for cancel button. Okay, what we have done for cancel button, the same thing you need to do over here. So hyperlink will not look for anything because it will not post the form to the server. Hyperlink control, it will just navigate from one page to another page, but button controls will post the form to the server. So while posting the form at client side, it will check any JavaScript error is there or not. If the error is there, it will not post the form, like for submit button. If we want, even if any validation errors is there, even though I want to execute a logic, means we need to set a property causes validation equals to false, like how we have done for cancel button. The same property I will set for link button, causes validation equals to false. By default it will be true. Now this control will not look any errors on the page. Obviously I don't want, when I say logout, it has to log out. Let us see now. Okay, submit, it will not submit errors. Home it will go. What about logout now? Let us see. Yeah, coming to some page. Because we said that this control causes the validation false. Getting? Shubha, this is very important. I have seen some website, while browsing I have observed this thing. They have mentioned, they have given a registration page. While I was trying to register, it was giving me so many errors. I just wanted to skip the registration form, so I just say logout or some link I clicked over there, but it was not allowing me to do so because the same case. Okay, simple things, very minor things will matter at real time. Okay, because of a simple property missed over there. Okay, this was the additional features which we covered for button cancel, causes validation false. Okay, one more thing is there, validation group property is used to group all the validation controls into a single group. A form can have more than one group of controls, and based on the group of the button click, only controls in given group are validated. Let us see what is this. What is this? What I can take as a field here, phone number I am taking. Okay, phone number, text box, txt phone, and a button control. submit. Okay, button 1. So now obviously there is a possibility that I might have many groups in my web page, single web page. What is happening over here is nothing but this submit button, the first button, is validating all the controls which are available on the form. When you try to submit the form, it will check for all the controls, validation properties. Any errors are there of that validators or not. It is not allowing me to submit. But obviously I might have some groups like phone number. So let us assume that I am having some different group phone number. I want this should submit. If phone number is provided, submit the page, or else not submit. So I want to validate a specific field or fields. So I'll make some group of that. How I can do that is nothing but we have a property. Let us take require field validator here. Require field validator properties, control to validate txt phone, error message, that's it. Okay, 4 color is also there. So what are the properties I set? Control to validate as usually, text, 4 color, error message. Okay, let us execute now. Now what is the difference between this submit button and this submit button? Let us click on this submit button. See, it is also validating the same fields which this submit button is validating. I don't want that. I want this submit button should only validate phone number. If phone number is provided and is valid, submit the form. And if phone number is not provided, don't submit the form. So what we need to do is nothing but we need to group the controls. Like in ASP.NET we have worked with radio buttons. By default it was allowing us to select multiple options. What we have done, group name property we set, so that they will be grouped into one name. So here also the same thing we need to do. So for this, all these 3 controls, the text box phone, this submit button 1 and this require field validator 3, we should set a common property which is nothing but validation group. Say G1 I am giving. For text box validation group G1, same name. For button submit validation group G1. Now these 3 controls are grouped. Okay, if anyone fails means the validation errors will be there. Let us see.